Hey everybody, it's Susan. So I started this channel a long time ago, and I just did Magic at Your Door unboxings, which were fabulous and fun, and I love them so much. But I stopped doing that, and I'm doing my own subscription services. I make soap and a lot of other magical things in my life, and I am putting on unboxing videos of my own stuff so I can tell the people who have purchased these subscriptions how to use the stuff they get in the mail from me. So we're going to start out first with my Soap of the Month Club. I've been doing Soap of the Month Club for a couple of years, and every month they get a groovy little package just like this, and we'll start out with that. I'm just going to open it right up just like they would. All of my soaps are completely natural. They're handmade. So in the subscription box they get a special extra, a handmade soap, and I have to write them a letter because, you know, I'm a wordy-gurdy, and that's just how I work. So here's the letter. Here's my little fat mermaid. Don't you love her? I had a tattoo, Fat Mermaid Tattoos. She designed that logo for me, and then my partner Sandra and I, we fixed her up a little bit, and now she's mine. So here's the letter. Tells you everything that's in it, all the ingredients. You guys know if you get your Soap of the Month Club, you're going to read it. I don't need to tell you what's in it because you got eyes and you can read. But our Soap of the Month this month is, I call this soap, it's an oat milk soap, but it smells so freaking good. I call this, I milked an oat and I liked it. I actually made oat milk and it wasn't that hard. But oats lend so many surprising qualities to soap. Oat milk, it's kind of gentle exfoliation because you're going to get some of that oaty stuff in there. But also it lends moisture and it calms aggravated, irritated skin. So if you have like itchy skin, we're transitioning into seasons. You know, Jennifer Aniston, look how fabulous she is, and she's all vino, you know. So this is our oatmeal soap. It's called I milked it out and I liked it. It's oat milk. It smells like kind of honey and vanilla and oats. It's super yummy, and I've been using it in my shower, and I think it's my favorite so far we've done this year, y'all. Our special extra this month, I did a little call out on Facebook and ask you guys what emotions or things that you thought you might need help with. And I got two answers. I got patience and I got gratitude. So I went to my aromatherapy textbooks and I looked up some essential oils to help with these things, and I came up with these three, and what they are wax, or not, yeah, they're wax melts. So they're little teeny tiny tarts that you put in your wax burner, and it should fill your space with fabulous aromatherapy. So you have one. This is ylang ylang, and gosh, I can't remember everything that's in it. It's in your letter. Ylang ylang and grapefruit and bergamot is in this one. It smells really good. I'm not a big ylang ylang fan, but I kind of dig that with the grapefruit. Made a big difference. The next one is for patience or relaxation. And this is, it's in a little heart shape, and this smells like lavender and vanilla. So good, you can't beat that. So you put one of these in your burner, and you'll have some gloriously heavenly scented fabulosity in your home space. The last one I did because I feel like during this crazy quarantine time, we probably all could use a little comfort. So this one is vanilla. It's like vanilla and cinnamon, and I put a couple of other little like clovey, nutmeggy things in here too. It just smells like you should be under a blanket watching Netflix. So these are your three special extras for this month. I hope you dig them. I sure had fun making them, and you should have them by now. So this one's a little complicated, So this is our salt of the month. Now I've been making clearing salts, and people are going to say, what's a clearing salt? So basically, you are walking around this earth. Let's just talk about your physical self. So you're walking around this earth, and you're getting sweaty, and you're getting dirty. These have a pull tab. I don't understand why I don't know about that. Well, these have a really great pull tab. So you're walking around the earth, and you're getting sweaty, and you're getting dirty. And so what do you do when you come home? You take a shower. You get clean. Well, your etheric energy, or your aura, kind of stands out from your body like, 8, 10, 12 inches, depending on how you're doing that day. It's going out and it's touching stuff too. You're touching other people's energy. It's feeling the mood of the room, any kind of chaos, any kind of funk. It's all getting in your energy. So your energy kind of gets dirty. So what do? Well, I have been making these baths for probably close to 20 years now. Can't even believe it, but at least between 15 and 20 years. And I've been selling them on SusanRussianCollective.com. Sorry about that. And basically, I named them all after disco songs because that's what makes me happy. But you're going to get in the tub, and these bath salts have a lot of different properties to them. One, they have sea salt, so there's nothing better than the Great Mother to get you clean. And they have Epsom salt to pull toxins out of you. They also have essential oils to lend aromatherapy, and also for the properties of the essential oils, I charge them and make them in the moon cycle that's best for them to do the things they're supposed to do. So this is Give Up the Funk, and that's our salt for this month. Give Up the Funk, pow. Give Up the Funk is citrus and clary sage. It has kale and clay. It has vitamin E and a little bit of cocoa butter because, my legs get dry. And essential oil, sea salt, and Epsom salt. There are angels on the back for you to call, and in your letter that you got. So anyway, let me get back to this. So what you do is you take a bath, you soak, you call in your angels. You put these bath salts in, and it clears your funky energy. And then you let your crap go swinging down the drain. That's what I would say. So in your envelope, there is a letter. This letter loves this envelope. This envelope loves this letter. They are married. Here we go. So in here is your letter with all of the ingredients of everything. It has a prayer card, and this is for Archangel Michael, because Archangel Michael is who we're going to call when we use Give Up the Funk, because he is he will cut cords, he will clear energy, he is the big master, take care of you, protection dude. So there's a prayer on the back for you to say while you're taking the bath. And then there are all the information about Archangel Michael. He's the Archangel of strength and protection and clearing. He helps you with strength. He helps with clearing negative energy. He will help you release cords of connections. He also will help you cast out fear and doubt in your life. His color is royal blue. He's associated with the throat chakra, so anything that you need strength in communicating with, we're going to call in Archangel Michael. So there's your card for your prayer card, and it's laminated, so you can take it in the tub with you. Your special extra this month, let me clear all of this stuff out of the way. Your special extra this month is a pendulum. That's a pretty good pendulum. It's a pretty swinging pendulum, just like that. Not everybody got one of these. They got different stones. Some are quartz, some are like jasper. They're all different kind of stones, but everybody got a pendulum. And we made you a little bitty pendulum chart. And I laminated it so you can use a dry erase marker to put the topics on here. And I have Sandra helping me do this video, but Sandra, on that table back there's a Sharpie or a little marker that I can do that. So how do you use a pendulum? Man, I do love a pendulum. Pendulums are really terrific, and on the second page, you have how to use your pendulum. But the first thing that we're gonna do, the very first thing we're gonna do with this pendulum is that you're gonna hold it in your left hand, you're gonna hold it to your heart. And we're gonna bond with our pendulum, and I wrote a little ditty on here for you guys to say, but you can make up your own thing. I just like to make things rhyme. I like to make things sound happy. I guess maybe it raises my vibration. We want to be in a good place every time we do any kind of divination, and this is a tool of divination. So we're going to hold it to our heart, and we're going to say, thank you, ma'am. We're going to say, little tool of divination, I thank you for your information. I hold you closely to my heart to bond with you before we start. I vow only to work for good, seeking truth and direction as I should. And should I start to get obsessed, I vow to lay you down to rest. It's easy to get addicted to divination, but you got to understand, just like cocktails, in moderation it can be a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of grooviness. But in excess, you're going to be a mess who can't be depended on. So what happens is when you get addicted, you start to lose perspective, and you stop being able to trust yourself. You can't use a tool of divination until you get the information you want. You have to use it until you get an answer, which is pretty quick. So what are we going to do? Now that we've bonded with our pendulum, we're going to call in the angels of four corners, and that is Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Michael. And we're going to call them in, and we're going to ask Archangel Uriel to help keep our channel clear and to keep us protected. We're going to call in Archangel Gabriel to help us give and receive messages in clarity and with love. We'll call in Archangel Raphael to help us heal through our divination and help us to be able to heal for other people as well. And we're going to call in Michael to surround us with protection, to keep us safe, and to keep us strong throughout our divination time together. So we've done that. And then I like to take the pendulum. I like to hold this in my hand like this, and then dangle it across my finger like this. I'm a little bit picky. I've seen psychics and they're doing this, and I'm telling you, I don't have a whole lot of control like that. Or I'll see psychics doing, I'm like, okay, I want to know for sure that it comes from my higher self, which is the part of me that stays on the other side. So I'm going to tuck my chicken wing down, and I'm going to hold, I'll even put my hand on the table to steady myself. And I like to put my hand down here. You don't have to, if you can see this good, but I'm getting old, my eyes aren't so good anymore. So I will put this right on top of my hand, and I will say to this pendulum, show me yes. And the pendulum should move one way or another. Sometimes it'll move in a circle, sometimes it'll move in a straight line. So show me yes. Perfect, thank you. So I'll ask the pendulum to stop. And I'm going to give it time to stop. Okay. And now I'm going to ask the pendulum to please show me no. Please show me no. So you can see the pendulum is now moving in a circle. That's my response for a no. So yes is one way, there you go, and no, perfect. So those are great for yes and no questions. Practice with that first. But a pendulum can also be used, so we have these cards. I don't know if can you see the card on the table? You can't, can you?
A little closer to you.
Okay, so I'm going to write some things on here. So I'm going to write home. I'm going to write love. I'm going to write topics that I think I might need help with. I'm going to write health. And these are just basic topics. And I'm going to write money, okay? So, what you're going to do is you're going to hold the pendulum right here on this. This is how to use a chart. You're going to hold the pendulum. Closer to me? Is that good? Is that better? Okay. We're going to hold it right here, and we're going to say, Pendulum, please show me what I need to focus on the most right now. And it says health. So I'll go here and say, I need to focus on health the most. And it shows me my yes answer. So I know that these are the questions that I need to ask right now. You can also write answers to things, like choices of things that you want to make. But you can see what's the last thing I need to worry about right now. So you can see the pendulum kind of moving toward home. I'm okay at home. There we go. Is there, so look, I'll show you this. So do I need to clean up my bathroom? Heck yeah, I do. Do I need to clean up my office? Yeah. Do I need new furniture? No. Okay? So it shows you how to go. So these things, you can make this say anything at all you want it to. You can make these out of cloth. I just did this really simply so you can dry erase it and write different things on it. You can make these as elaborate as you want to. But that is basically how you use a pendulum. These are great. They're fabulous fingers. They're beautiful ways of keeping what should I say? It's like an exercise in getting validation that you're connecting to your higher self. So I think that confidence is key to developing your psychic ability, and I also think that little tools like pendulums help you learn what it feels like when you're right. So if you get an inkling of something, you can ask your pendulum for validation and move forward, and then make notes to make sure that you're right or not. Okay? So that's going to end this little what's in my pouch video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks of the monthers. I love you guys so much. I love you, Mises to pieces, and we will see you next month. Bye-bye.